guys, it's a bright sunny day here in Wellington, particularly here in Wainui. So I thought I'd put some video footage of my car on. Have a look at this. We'll start at the back, work our way forwards. First thing you're going to see is the old green regular runner, but that'll only be as the camera turns around. You can see the boot here, guys. Got two 12-inch subs from the guy who does my sub stuff, Steve, or my stereo stuff. Got a couple of amps there, Alpine 4-channel and 2-channel, heaps of cabling which I haven't tidied up. You can see the 17x8 ZS's. I've only got 235s on them at the moment because that's all I can really fit. I got to have the NZV8 sticker on there, guys. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go into the inside. You can have a good look. Okay, you can see the 6 inches in the door. There are two 50s and 170s. 170s at the back, 250s at the front. Scrolling across the dash, look at that. I put these here so that they weren't up in my field of sight, even though the scoop is, that'll be going. And also, when the steering wheel's in the right spot, which it isn't right now, and when I'm driving from a seated position, I can see through my steering wheel, see through the very top of the steering wheel, and I can see the tacho, oil pressure, water temperature, and the two oil trans temperature down there. Pretty basic head unit, nothing flash there. There's the guys in the doors. Passenger seat, JMX. Driver's seat, Racetech RT 4009W, because I've got a fat ass. I've got the Racetech for me, got the JMX for whoever's sitting there, because it ain't me. Got the suede Momo with the yellow centre line, because I do just like driving it around, but it's not hot on a summer's day. It's bloody lovely. I removed the centre console because it's fucking ugly and you can't lean against it while you're sitting in the good old Racetech anyway. So I thought it was superfluous. I'm going to change the shifters eventually, and I'd really like to relocate the shifter higher so it's actually up closer to the wheel for racing. But that's at a later date. In the back it's all stock standard. Okay. Nothing else on the inside. The only thing of note on the inside are these little fellas down here for my harnesses to attach to. I use a Simpson Platinum 5-point. It's sitting under the seat there. The 5th crotch belt. Okay. It's not the best day to be looking at the paint, but I've got to say I am impressed with the work Dan did with the stripes and the 2K bright orange. Yeah. A few minor things that need tidying up, but hey, every paint job has a few minor things that need tidying up. Here's the engine bay. All we did was remove the window washer and radiator reservoir overflow bottles. The window washer we replaced with a VR unit, and the radiator overflow we had a fabricated one from a guy called Mike Sinclair, I think, Cinco Customs in Hamilton perhaps. Left the battery down there. That's going to be relocated to the boot shortly when our electrician Clint gets his finger out of his ass. We went with the Chevy orange and contrasting black on the engine covers. Sorry, that close up there was just because I leant forward to do something up. The pod filters which go up through the hole in the bonnet, just to get the fresh air that's coming in through the snorkel and to not be getting too much hot air. All the aluminium pipe work, all I did was fabricate it with the help of a guy called Matt, who I MIG welded the bits together and he finished it by TIG welding them all up. So fabulous job, and I reckon it's just friggin' awesome. Okay, Gilmer Drive, pretty regular. I've got to say, if anyone's reading and watching or listening, the way that the power steering jiggles around annoys the shit out of me, and I think for the track days it'll either all have to come off and put the standard stuff back on, or I'll have to go to, heaven forbid, something like a manual rack, or perhaps an electric motor driven power steering pump, if that would work. Food for thought, eh? I want to relocate this out of sight into the back here where I've got the oil catch can. Yeah, can smell the oil from time to time, but other than that she's all good. The big fat Kobe headers which I got off good old Trade Me, eh? Can't go wrong. And I tell you what, I reckon they're one of the biggest things that I ever did to the car for power, was put them on. So there you go. 8.5 ZS's at the front too. That is the family car.